Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's another one for BlownTrappnTv, one-on-one with Mr365, man. And I got a special guest in the building with me, man. All the way, man, from St. Louis, man. Introduce to the people who I got with me today, man.
Yo, it's your boy UnHappy. Granite City, Illinois, via St. Louis, right across the bridge, right across this Mississippi. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, man. It's a pleasure having you in the building today,
Thank you.
man.
It's a
You
pleasure
know
to
what I'm
be
saying?
here.
We had the pleasure to lock in with you yesterday, man, and chill with you in the studio and everything today. But tell the people, man, what brings you, man, around the city, man. And I heard you got a show going on tonight.
No doubt. Tonight we're going to be up at the Classy's Victory Sports Bar.
Yep.
Insane Poetry. He's kicking off his summoning tour.
Okay.
It all starts tonight. He's going to travel around the country for the Juggalos and the LSP crew and, represent the wicked shit. And it's an honor to be up on the stage and, be with him tonight, help him kick off his show.
Nah, for sure, man. It's an honor to have you in the city and honor to get this interview, man. So for the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, man, on these interviews, I like to go in depth and, introduce to the people and give them a little bit of history and education. For the ones that don't know, though, explain a little bit about the Juggalo movement, man.
Oh yeah. The Juggalo movement, mostly is surrounded by ICP,
Yep.
And over the years, Juggalos has caught a bad rap. There was a couple outcasts that made us look bad, or media attention that wasn't justified. But at the end of the day, we're all good people, and we're trying to let that show now. It's 2025. It's all about the vibe. And, we're running around trying to show people that, Juggalos are good people, too. You know what I mean?
No,
for
sure.
Represent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I've only heard good things. And, like you said, you hear things in the media and things of that nature. But you've also, I've watched ICP, of course, go on different platforms and, speak their piece about different things as well. But, I've always heard great things. And then a lot of people that I know, artists that I'm connected with, have been involved over the years, such as Chief and my dog Rick Rain, and different people that just speak about the movement. And I've heard positive things, man. So just how long you been doing the music thing?
Shit, I've been doing the music thing for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
I started rapping whenever I was like 14.
Okay.
I heard LL Cool J.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. No.
And I was hooked. And
Yep.
then I wanted to be an MC. Back then I called myself LDA.
Okay. No, for sure.
Louis David Awesome.
Hey,
that was the vibe.
Hey, you might have to bring alter ego back. You know what I'm saying? Make you some content, get you some skits going on. LDA, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
doubt.
That's low key fire.
Yeah. The little me deserves that.
Yeah,
you
know what I'm saying? Bring
we
that back.
represented back then.
Yeah, no, for sure.
O'Fallon, Illinois, doing the talent shows and, just trying to get on,
Yeah. So you said something right there. Talk to me about that era, because I always ask people, man, about the early grind and doing talent shows to get your face out there in the market and network versus now when we got social media as a big influence.
It's crazy. Like, y'all don't know how blessed you are to have the tools that you have today. Like, back in the day, it was all about word of mouth. You didn't even have a cell phone, so in order for somebody to tell somebody about you, they had to go home and get on a landline, call up the cousin.
For sure.
There were steps to this where now, I mean, if you're not putting yourself out there, bro, something's up. You know what I mean? Because it's out there for you. Like, even just the recording equipment, like we was dubbing on goddamn cassette tapes.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And flipping them and then playing one.
Being blessed with an instrumental off of a Bone CD or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you already know.
You rock that boy 19 different styles and different ways, that one beat.
You come from the same era, you already know. Or that the end of that beat, you gotta take off as much as you can on that beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It had a verse to it.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about that then. So how important is marketing and getting your network out there like you're doing as far as touring and of course I know you be having different merch and you out there marketing your brand. How important is that now that we got the social media to mix that together?
I mean, it really is, and people really like to support, and there's no better way to support an artist than buying a CD or a shirt, especially if it's hand to hand. You're at the show, you see the artist, you like the artist, you purchase the gimmick, and if you're too far away, you can't make the shirt. We got the website. Right. You can still support. And the average guy doesn't know how much that $20 for that one shirt or the $15 he's paying for a CD really pushes us and helps us out. You know, just puts extra $15 in the gas tank to make it to the next show.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, it really makes a big difference. So once again, thank you for everybody who's ever supported or bought anything from any of us. Like, for real, y'all, the big groups. Like, because without y'all, it is impossible.
No, for sure. And just being real personal with your supporters nowadays versus you wasn't, like you said, able to be as up close and personal with your biggest celebrities and entertainers. Now that you have that and you can reach out to the fans, or, you know, if you go in certain areas, you can kind of let the people know you come into that area. Is that something part of your strategy too?
It really is. And it's trying to group like-minded people together, you know? And the way I look at it, real always recognize real. Right. So, you know, whoever's watching this, you see, like, man, that's a real cat from STL. Come to the show. You know what I mean? Because we need you. We need like-minded people together. You know, and to keep creating good music too. You know, and at the end of the day, that's what it's about. And we keep creating good music for the people who want to hear good music.
No, for sure. So, do you think, like, during the pandemic, since it's like a few years after that now, did you like see the shift in music and the culture and kind of like music being a wide range of music being accepted more? I would say that.
Yeah, that too. And it seems like all genres are blending together right now. It's like everybody wants to hear a little sample of, you know, the country rap is coming out, and that stuff's really hot. But what the pandemic did is it showed people what they was missing out on. So now all the shows are pretty much hot because people do not want to be inside no more. Everybody wants to be outside after being cooped in.
Right.
And, you know, now is the time to really just keep it going because we could keep the, you know, because it was dying out right before COVID.
Yeah, for sure.
Shows was getting super slow. People wasn't showing up. They could see it on the internet. But once COVID happened, it was like, wait, this might go away again. Let's get out there and see the guys, you know.
Right. So, do you have some new music right now that you pushing?
Well, yeah. We just dropped the Dang-a-Lang on. I'm sorry. We just dropped the Finger Licking on all platforms. That just came out last week.
Okay.
And then next week we have Smoke Another Joint comes out on June 11th.
Okay.
And then the Michael Jackson track comes out on June 15th.
Okay, so you loaded up for the summer. You ready to hit them hard?
Ready to hit them hard.
Are you pushing any visuals with that?
Yeah, we actually on the YouTube UnHappy Mask. We have Smoke Another Joint, and we have the Finger Licking video. Both, and they're tremendous videos. We actually won a competition. Shout out Team MUJ. We won the Team MUJ Trash Fire competition with using them visuals and them songs. We actually made them songs for that competition.
Okay, that's dope. Well, shit, we're going to definitely check that out, man. So what else can we look forward to for the summer then? Where else is you stopping out on the tour?
Well, this is the only date I have on this tour. On Father's Day, June 15th, we'll be in Kansas City opening up our Insane Clown Posse.
Okay.
That's a humongous honor. It's probably the biggest show I've done per date. It should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to rock.
No, for sure. So that kind of being the influence behind the Jugalo movement, that got to kind of be something big. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like I would say like a milestone in your career to just be even a part of that type of event.
Absolutely.
What's the emotions or feeling that going into that?
I'm still out of my body right now on that. Like, I got the music, you know, I have the set pretty much planned. I plan on tweaking it just a little bit more and adding in one more new song. But yeah, I'm out of my body on this still, and I don't think I'm gonna feel it until the microphone is in my hand and I'm there. But this is like one of the biggest dreams I've ever had, and it's coming true on Father's Day. So
hey man, well, salute to you for that, and salute your grind, man, for keep pushing on that. So how's Ohio been treating you since you've been out here, man?
It's been beautiful out here, bro. We just stopped by the hat shop on the way up here.
The Hat Locker.
The Hat Locker.
Yep.
There's some good people up there. They got some really cool hats too.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Hat Locker, man. Shout out to my dogs over there.
They treated us really good up there. Whoop whoop. Holler at them whenever you're in Ohio. I mean, in Columbus, Ohio, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Especially if you want some dope drip, man. They got you covered.
Yeah, so what's some other things that we can look forward though that you got coming up just in the next few months? I know we could get in the summertime. June is just kicking off. We got July 4th coming out. What's some other things we can expect from you?
Well, right now that's pretty much besides my album that's coming out around right after the gathering. The gathering of the Juggalos. UnHappy will be there. I'm there every year,
Okay.
representing. We might do a side stage this year. There's talks of me doing the Scroll Keepers event. But we'll be at the gathering for sure, and after that, we'll definitely be showing up to a few of the Isham. Isham's going on the road this. We're going to show up for a few of his dates.
Okay.
Probably not performing, but we're going to be there. So y'all look out for Isham's tour. He's coming up from Travel the Nation. It's going to be super dope.
Man, that's dope, man. So other than that, like people that's looking up to you that get inspired by just your grind and your motivation, like what would you tell them?
Man, for real, just do it. Like everybody has that thing. Say, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. And there's something always holding them back. Don't let nothing hold you back, bro. Get up off that motherfucker. Put that mouse in your hand. Put the phone in your goddamn hand. Pick up the fucking microphone. Say some shit into it. But man, do the goddamn thing. Stop fucking waiting. It's not gonna wait. You're just gonna get older and you're gonna lose motivation to be working at the goddamn Jiffy Lube. If you got some art, fucking create it. I don't give a fuck what it is. We need to see it. I want to see it. He wants to see it. Like the world needs that, bro. Do it. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, we need more positive messages and just encouragement, because you never know what the next person's going through or what they could be motivated by. A lot of people tell me every day when they pull up to the studio or just when they hit me on social media that I motivate them with what I do, and I really didn't know that I even inspired this many people to be to do what they're doing. So, what I'm saying? I always ask people that when they come here, what's the message they would give somebody looking up to them, because we'll never know who watching your pages or who going to see your interviews and tap into your music and be like, yeah, and just get more familiar with you. So, like,
it's real shit. I'm just a ghetto boy like everybody else.
Right.
I come from Granite City, come up out the dirt, and I made my own way. Anybody can do that, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? Besides a couple roaches to play with on the ground.
Right. Nah, so how important is that, though, to, watching yourself progress, that coming from nothing and then, watching some fruits of your labor actually, come to light? Because a lot of people get in this business and they don't understand where they come from to where they're going or where they're even at. So noticing that, what you just said, or where you came from to even you growing now, how does that feel to just the feeling of watching your growth?
Right. Like I said, it's like going back to the out of body thing. It's like I'm floating on a cloud, bro. Like 30 years of hard work is finally came to, and before, like whatever it was in life was holding me back, and to let go of them chains and just finally just be myself, get out here, put it out there,
right,
and just let it ride.
I'm a firm believer in timing, man.
Yes.
Faith, like especially if you put work into something, it's like if you a person who get out there and go dribble the basketball every day, eventually your skills is going to be at a certain level where you can dribble. Or if you shoot the ball every day, whatever sport or whatever you practice on, I feel like the more you put in time into that. So people look at music or entertainment because that's one of those fields that it's not a time limit on it. But the more work you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. And some people don't understand the small things to even be able to recognize the big things. So it's dope to be able to, like you said, putting so much work into it, and then things start to, the ball start to roll into your corner a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely appreciate you stopping by, giving us the exclusive on that. So what's some of the tracks you gonna hit them with tonight?
We're busting out the Michael Jackson. This will be the second time we perform that, and it's a crowd favorite for sure. It's a banger. We're gonna be doing the finger licking. We got Chief the Beast. He's gonna come out.
Okay.
He's got a track on. It's escaping me now. On the finger licking jet.
Okay.
He's got a verse on there, and we're gonna roll that boy out.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, this will be the first time we perform that together live, so that should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be dope, man. Make sure y'all get some footage for us.
Y'all ain't never seen Chief the Beast, bro. It's a devastating performance for sure.
Nah, that's the homie, man. Shout out Chief the Beast, man, for linking this up and making this happen, man. Beast Team Studios.
Beast Team.
Anytime you in Columbus, Ohio, make sure you tap into us, Ohio Studios, Beast Team Studios. We right here with the interviews. We got custom beats. We got the mic drops. We got packages right now for all artists, man. So make sure you tap in. If you're in the St. Louis area, you anywhere, follow my guy, UnHappy. He can tap you into us, get you all the information you need to link in with us, man. You can travel down, lock in with us. Let's get you out here on the platform and let's network, man. So any shout outs right now? You want to shout anybody out while you out here, man?
Man, first off, shout out IP for bringing me out here. Demise, he's a cool promoter out here. If y'all, wanting to hook up some shows or something, he's definitely a guy you should holler at.
Okay.
Bloom Unit, they just dropped their new single, Murder Gloves. Them are my guys.
Okay.
Check that out on all social media platforms. And yeah, there's a lot of good shows coming up this summer. You got Ouija coming out, the Gathering, Isham. Check your local venues for shows. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of cool music going around, man. So get out there and see some of that for sure.
Now, is this your first time performing in Columbus, or have you been here before performing?
I performed at the Gathering on the Pirate set. So is that Columbus?
I know there was a gathering not too long ago.
Yeah, I think that might be one. But first time, yeah, in Columbus, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, man,
bad memory though. So.
We definitely appreciate you stopping through, and we glad your visit has been, pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? And you rocking with the right people, man, around here.
Like I said, fuck with these guys, man. It's fun. They got a great studio, amazing beats, bro, and they'll get your stuff right if you already have a package to master. Matter of fact, Beast Team is who I'm using for all the mastering. You hear a song that came out by UnHappy? These are the homies that mastered it. So if you like that sound, tap the fuck in for sure.
And for sure. Right. For sure, tap into us, man. We get you right over here, man. It's been another one, man. We're going to drop the information for you to follow my guy, UnHappy, the Wicked, man. Like I said, we're going to drop some clips for y'all, and we're going to let y'all know when the full interview going to air. But again, bro, it's been a pleasure having you on the platform. This ain't going to be the last time. Anytime you got something going on, you can always send it to us. Let us know. We'll promote it, push that play on it for you. But yeah, again, it's been a pleasure having you on the platform, and y'all rock with us. Make sure y'all like, share, and comment on the video, man. And we out, man. Yeah, quick one, man.